I'm about to ask a question that if you've asked me 20 years ago, I would have thought was completely insane. This is a question that honestly scares me. Should I even send my children to university? 20 years ago, that wouldn't even have been a question. Of course, you send your kids to university. That's what every good parent did. That's what my own parents would have wanted. And that's what they did for me. That's what society expected. However, today, I'm not so sure. Now, before anybody starts typing, I'm not saying university is useless. I'm not saying don't send your children. In fact, I don't even know if I would have the courage not to. I'm simply asking myself a question that I don't think enough parents are asking. What exactly am I buying? Let's say university costs around £20,000 a year. 3 years, that's £60,000. Before accommodation, before living costs, before everything else. If I spend that money, what exactly am I getting back? Knowledge, a qualification, network, permission to practice, or simply the comfort of knowing my child followed the traditional path? Because those things I mentioned are not the same thing. When universities were built, the world worked differently. You trained for a profession, you graduated, you joined an organization, you spent decades inside it. That was the model that operated at the time. But is that still the world my children are walking into? Today, someone can build software from their bedroom. You can start a business from a laptop. You can create content watched by millions. You can sell products across the world. You can learn almost anything online. Reach customers without even walking into an office. The world has changed, but has education changed with it? Or are we still preparing children for a world that is disappearing? Now, there are professions where the qualifications still matter enormously. If my child wants to become a doctor, they are going to medical school, definitely. Not because university is the only place you can learn anatomy, but because that's where society has decided doctors earn the license to practice. So I come back to my original question. If my child does not require a license, if what they want to do is building, creating, start companies, write software, design products, make films, build an audience, what exactly am I paying £60,000 for? I'm genuinely asking because I don't know the answer. Maybe university is still the right decision. Maybe it's not. Maybe it depends entirely on the child. But I think parents need to stop asking, which university should my child go to, and start asking, what future am I actually preparing my child for? Because those are two completely different questions. And I have a feeling we are still answering yesterday's questions while our children are about to live in tomorrow's world.